Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Peachy. I'm providing this tutorial for my astronomy class to make sure you know what to do for your Big Bang portfolio, which is coming up on the calendar this week. So as you can see on the screen, I have shared with you your lesson planner. And if I scoot over the course tree, we are getting towards the end of the course here. We are on lesson 16. This is the last portfolio, and so it is a little bit bigger than some of the other ones you've done so far. What you're going to be doing is making a PowerPoint presentation that is 5 to 7 slides long, including images and text. And you also need to include some detailed speaker notes in your own words. And I will show you kind of where those need to go. Basically, your goal here is to provide evidence in support of the Big Bang. So I'm looking specifically for some of the evidences that we discussed in class on last Friday, the 29th of April. Also the ones that are talked about in your book and in your lessons. So you should provide quite a bit of evidence. There's multiple pieces that support the Big Bang. And let's see, also a page of citations. So let's look over here at PowerPoint. Now this is my PowerPoint presentation, the one that I went through in class on Friday. What I want to show you is at the bottom here, there's something where you can enter notes. Now, a lot of times this is pulled down and it's hard to see, but it is there. You can pull this thing up here, and you can make it as big as you want in this view, and then you can add notes to your PowerPoint. So the majority of the writing is going to occur at the bottom. What you want to provide up on your slides is images, bullet points, and things like that that would be easy to explain. For example, I talk about a prediction, the universe is expanding, and an observation here. Galaxies are moving apart from each other, which was made in 1929. And at the bottom I discuss, more detailed information about that I would be able to relay to my students. I talk here about the redshifting of stars in other galaxies. Actually, this is specifically talking about just the hydrogen lines from the spectroscopy that we see within our own galaxy, and then we go a little further on and we discuss what a redshift is and where we see excuse me, redshifting light outside of our galaxies, and how the more that light is redshifted, the faster away that source of light is actually moving away from us. So again, a lot of the information at the bottom of the screen in that notes section. Yours is not going to be anywhere near as long as mine here, of course. And then you also want to provide a set of credits or references. So anything that you can provide that will tell us where you got your information from. If you got some information from my class, that's great. Just provide me as a reference. Don't just say Mrs. Peachy, but make sure you look up in MLA citations how to cite a lecture, because there's a specific way in which you do that. You definitely have to list the person, you have to list the title of the lecture, the date in which that lecture was accessed. So there are specific ways in which you need to make sure those citations are made. And pictures galore. Like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so I want a bunch of those pictures in here. That really helps to illustrate the points that you are trying to make. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Not too tricky, not too much information, but your final portfolio for the semesters will make it count. Some of you really need to pump up that portfolio grade. If you have any additional questions or concerns, feel free to give me a call or send me a webmail, and I would be happy to help you out. Have a good day, everyone.